And welcome to another episode of Zav's Takes. I'm Zav, and while most of the headlines on your evening news are of families being reunited, and rightfully so, I want to talk about the broader context. Why history might be on the side of this Gaza peace deal. Okay? So, over the last few days, we've seen the first step of Donald Trump's peace deal. It's actually happening. All right, Israeli hostages have been returned. Palestinians are starting to go back to their homes in the north of Gaza. Israeli troops are pulling back. Israel has released Palestinian detainees, and humanitarian aid is flowing into Gaza. I mean, just amazing images, scenes of joy from Palestinians and Israelis. But let's be honest, let's be real. The next stages will be far tougher. We're talking about rebuilding Gaza, ensuring security, and keeping both sides at the table. Still, there's one reason that I'm actually cautiously optimistic, and that is international oversight. We've got Qatar, the US, Egypt, and Turkey. They're all going to be working together as mediators. And this is where history gives us a lesson. We've seen this model before. Let's go back to Kosovo, 1999. After the Yugoslav war, Kosovo was in complete rubble. Okay, the cities were leveled, and the tension and hatred between the Serbs and Albanians was still raw. But with Tony Blair, the Prime Minister of the UK, playing a pivotal role with the US and Europe, an international coalition slowly but surely built Kosovo back up. Okay, initially the UN ran the government, NATO kept the relative peace, and the European Union gave humanitarian aid. All right, you had these giant organizations engaged in the reconstruction. I'm not saying it was perfect. I'm not saying everything went smoothly, but progress was made and made and made. And now we're seeing the same idea in Gaza. This time, the main players are Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and the UAE working alongside the US. And believe it or not, Tony Blair is poised to play a major role. Okay, he's supposed to be on the board of peace, which is going to be this international body overseeing Gaza's governance and reconstruction. So listen, I'm not naive. I understand there hasn't been lasting peace in the Middle East since the creation of Israel, going back to all the way to 1948. However, history reminds us that violence can subside when big, great powers work together and commit to the peace process. That's the blueprint. Once played out in Kosovo, and maybe now, hopefully, playing out in Gaza. That's my take. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you again soon.